Welcome in, everybody, to Fantasy Pros. This is the Tuesday live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pizzapia, with me, as always, my co-host and the man who put the artificial intelligence, D-Bro, Derek Brown, the king of bros, with you, taking your questions. If you got questions, we've got answers. Drop them in the chat. Super chats again. First 10 minutes, if you got them, we'll take them for the first 10 minutes. Guaranteed. Hopefully, everybody got into the playoffs in every single league. That's my expectation. Every single league. All playoffs. I snuck into a few. I am in the playoffs, obviously, in our expert league, you and I, the one we're going against. I made the playoffs in not one, but two of the, actually both, I should say, of the CBS experts leagues that I'm into, battling against industry titans and our friends at Fantasy Football Today and many other programs, the footballers and yada, 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 in the IDP league and in the regular normal league there too. Feeling very good about that. But Derek Brown ousted me from our content league playoffs last week.
I wasn't going to bring it up. I was going to be a gentleman. I wasn't going to bring it up.
I'm being the gentleman, saying congratulations. You beat me in that one. Week 14 was a bitch. Missing Derrick Henry didn't help. Missing a couple other week 14 pieces that I had. But good on you. I hope you win the whole damn thing. But I plan on avenging in 2 weeks when I see you in the flex second round, because
please don't. Please don't.
I'm going to find you.
Don't bring the pain. I want to win that league so bad, dude.
Just for context, Derek Brown has been basically unbeatable. What are you, 24-2?
Whipping people, baby.
What is it? 26-2? What the hell is the record?
26-2. And just for everybody at home, you get the win for your head-to-head matchup that week, and you also the league median of points. If you surpass that, you get another.
Which is the best way of doing it.
I basically have lost once the whole year.
It's the best way of doing it too, where you play the median score and you play your opponent.
Shout out to Jake Seeley.
And all the best teams are up there. So shout out to our boy Jake Seeley, who puts the flex league together. We want to know how you're doing in all your leagues, who you want to pick up. We'll talk about that. Let's start with Megan's question here. Megan says, "Buenos tardes, bros. I like that you actually know, let's say afternoon. We're not just saying, any random Spanish stuff. It's very good. Have JSN, BTJ, Waddle, and Tillman Thielen and Legette are available, and wonder if I snag one for this week's good matchup. I dropped my second kicker, got Bass for Fairbairn. Okay, so definitely drop your second kicker, period, anyway, because you don't need them. Take the best kicker you're going to have for the next couple weeks, in theory, anyway, or just this week, and just don't look ahead. So JSN, BTJ, Waddle, and Tillman. Tillman's status is going to bother me again, coming off that concussion. So that being said, Thielen, I think, is the safe floor. What are your thoughts here on this one?
Yeah, I go with that. I think Thielen's the number one option in that passing attack right now. Just first read, target share, everything. I mean, and shout out to you. I poo-pooed his prospects last week because of Cooper DeJean in the slot. Thielen still got it done, dude. So what is he going to do?
He's still going, man. Father time is really it just hasn't caught up to him. And good on him. But here's what you do: immediately do this just so you have the options. And if Tillman's full practice all week, everything's glorious, then we can have that conversation again on Thursday. But right now, drop the second kicker, add Thielen. Second one would be Legette. Like, he's got a little bit of options,
man. And like this point of the season, like, I don't want to sound too crazy, but you can't even rule out anything like him going on the IR or missing another week or anything at this point, Joey.
Ian Rankin, who do I start when Bucky is dealing with 2 injuries, 2 RBs and a flex? Pacheco, Swift, Tracy, Chuba, Charbonnet, and Warren. Well, it's early in the Walker situation for this one.
But he's already doubtful for this week, so...
Yes, and likely so, but like my immediate instincts here, the 2 RBs are Chuba and Charbonnet, and then I think this is where we start to see Pacheco really ramp up this week. This is the 3rd week back. Yeah. This is where I'd want him.
Who do the Chiefs get? Oh, yeah, they get the Browns.
The Browns.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Browns.
I'm with you on that. I think it's Chuba, and I think it's Charbonnet if he starts. If not, I mean, the third option.
See what I did there? I'm a moron. I tried to drink my water, but the top wasn't.
That I was again. I'm trying to. I'm in a festive giving mood today, Joe.
How does this work, Derek? I'm not too smart.
Is this on? Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh dear, he's done it.
You baby needs his bottle.
That thing.
That's how you know it's week 15, everybody.
Ooh,
I don't even know how to drink anymore. Did you have something important to say? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I was just echoing your thoughts. I mean, Swift, I mean, come on. And again, trying to be a gentleman, the Bears offense after last week, I mean, good Lord, man, that entire team is just...
What a disappointment. I had to paint my nails on Out of Bounds. By the way, watch Out of Bounds. It should be...
Come on, are you going to show? They got it?
No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. They were all cleaned out.
You took it off already?
Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing. I painted them all one color except the middle one. That was my signal to Welsh. So if you want to go see that, go. Well, Out of Bounds will be on YouTube later today.
By the way, Steelers colors?
No, I went with the black and the orange, I believe is what I did. So there you go. Joanne's question. Hi guys, should I drop Arizona for Washington? Yes. Washington this week has a better matchup, so yes, I would say.
And they're
coming off a bye. You like the defenses that are a little rested too. NFC's getting tight there. You know,
Rams are kicking around. Probably active this week, so definitely a boost.
Rams kicking around. You know, Seattle looking good. That week 18 matchup should be fun because it's Rams and Seattle week 18. That could basically be the, win and in the division, because I don't know if the Rams can leapfrog the Commanders, who are ahead of them right now, I believe. And there's one other team ahead of them too in those bubble spots.
I've got one little ticket for Rams winning the division at plus 1,000, or I think it's plus 1,000 or plus 1,200. So
Joey P's got baby, for some big money. And Joey P just needs the Seattle Seahawks to hang on, and he'll be a very happy boy. Nice. And Joey P was also smart enough to cash out on some of the. So what I do every year is I do a couple, parlays of division winners and things like that. Because in the beginning of the year, the odds are ridiculous. You could do some different combinations for $10-$20. You could win $2,000. And that's I'm willing to do 10 of them, right? So if you get the right combinations,
it's still a
right,
profit, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then maybe you don't do every single division. You maybe do a couple here. You bet it a little harder, the one you feel comfortable about, but it might be good. Pablo, grab Patrick Taylor or Trey Benson as a handcuff.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor has the
if this is a multi-week absence, you're talking about Taylor just volume alone. He's in the RB2 conversation. on a weekly
And on
basis.
top of it, too, speaking of injuries, no George Pickens this week. Didn't count on George Pickens missing. So if you made it to the playoffs last week, I'm very happy. My daughter
had already said he's doubtful.
So I do a league with some of our Discord players. Those people, the crazies.
Is it the same one we're in?
No, not the DJ.
Oh,
it's another league. Basically the same people. Together. Basically the same people, right? Yep. And my daughter, this was her first year doing fantasy, so we did the team together, right? So of course she wanted to take Mahomes and Kelsey and all her, her Chiefs and stuff. And we snuck into the playoffs last night on Jamar Chase on tiebreakers. Ooh. So we're in. So very exciting. And we were a 2-5 team. She's like, this is misery. She was really having a bad time with that. But look at any Patriots. New England Patriots made the playoffs in both leagues.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Festive time of year.
Yeah, drop your comments. Let us know how many of your leagues.
Yeah, seriously.
3 of 5, 1 of 6, 6 of 7,
16 of 16, whatever 16, it is.
Whatever your heart desires. Jeff needs an RB, a wide receiver, and a flex between Chuba, Dowdle, Sutton, Ridley, Myers, and BTJ. Dowdle's got a real good matchup this week.
Who's Dowdle get the Carolina? Isn't that right?
Dowdle gets Carolina this week.
Yeah, so Dowdle's in, Hubbard's in,
Sutton
and Sutton. Yeah, Sutton. I think it's those 3.
There you go. That's a good problem to have. I think you're a good setup there. Philip, should I pick up Patrick Taylor? And if so, do I start Adam Thielen? Oh, wait, I got a first round bye. Philip, you got me.
Slow burn.
Good job, Philip.
Slow burn. Well done, I am Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Bo or Baker this week?
I'm trying to remember matchups this early in the week.
Baker is on the road against.
I'm looking.
Oh my God, why can't I find it? Oh, the Chargers, tougher one. And then Big Bad Bo Nix is at home against Indianapolis. So
it's Bo Nix. It's Bo Nix.
Gotta take a shot with
Colts. Yep.
J Mock, Fantasy Pros. What is one Christmas tradition you enjoyed from your childhood? Oh, this is a good one. Thanks for all the advice. Got me to 12-2 and 10-4. Those are pretty good records.
Let's go.
Dominating. Christmas traditions. Well, we were always a Christmas Day house, typically speaking. So Christmas traditions. My newer one over the years is Christmas Eve. I have an eggnog and I watch Die Hard every Christmas Eve. And I think it's a perfect thing. You get all the holiday violence, kind of resets you for Christmas Day after all the
violence of Christmas Day impresses.
Well, I think it's
or Dirty Santa, depending on how your family goes.
It's therapeutic, and then you're ready for Christmas Day when all the Italians come over. I also make lasagna, so
I was gonna say
Christmas Eve I'm making lasagna all day, which is like a 6-hour freaking process. So I have to make a bunch of them because if I'm doing it, I'm doing it right. I can't cook for 2 people. I can only cook for 20. I'll make 2 big ones.
Okay,
like 2 big ones.
I was setting the over under like 3.
Our other tradition is we always decorate the tree the day after Thanksgiving. So tree goes up before Thanksgiving. Okay. We decorate the tree after Thanksgiving. What about you? You got any Christmas traditions, Dave? You always
two big ones that have stuck every single year with us and the kids. One, we always decorate the tree as a family. Not to get too deep into it, but that's not something we did like growing up, like when I was a kid. So it was extremely important. My wife and her family always did that, and it's been awesome having that as a tradition with the kids every year.
Do the tree.
And
my dad had a tradition always of finding the coldest day of the year to make me help him decorate the outside of our house without fail. The coldest day of the year.
Were you up on the ladder?
God bless. But yeah, oh my God, we had a giant tree in front of our house that he, of course, had a pole and would try to like hang the lights over. It was just like,
we have a 2-story house. I am not getting my butt up on the ladder. No.
Like,
we have an inflatable bluey that goes in the front yard, and that's
early November, and then just not light them. Like, nope. And it's like December 4th or whatever it is, and it's just like I'm.
The only other thing while Joey feeds the hamsters for his internet there. The only other thing that is stuck every single year is a Christmas tradition. Every single year, and I know maybe it's cliche and a trope, whatever. We do watch Christmas Story is on the entire day. So
that's fair. We have all of our movies that we watch. We watch a lot of them. So we just did our It's a Wonderful Life. The Ref will be in that rotation.
What's the classic top 3 look like for you?
Top 3 Christmas movies. It's a Wonderful Life is still number 1 for me. Christmas Vacation, a very close second. The third one has varied over times in my life. Scrooged is right up there. The Ref, one of my favorite. If you've never seen The Ref,
and chat, drop your top 3 up in here. I want to hear them.
Go. Melissa likes my shirt, by the way. So I got a ton of these. I'll be wearing these all day. What does it say? More presents, Eric Cartman.
Well, you were going to wear the Santa hat, but we didn't want to induce seizures for anybody watching the show. So,
all right, let's get to a question. I'll put the Santa hat on too. Kansas City Steve, Johnston, LaPorta, or Pittman in the flex?
Probably not LaPorta, and this just depends on Ladd. I'm going to go QJ on this one.
Okay. Let's go to Miranda, friend of the show. She's been with us all season here.
Yeah,
should I start
Miranda.
tight end, Juwan Johnson or Ferguson? Well,
Juwan. I like Juwan.
Yeah, I think you have to, but
I mean, at this point, Cooper Rush, he's not good.
Yeah. Made the playoffs thanks to y'all.
Let's go.
See UNS. Let's go Kamara, Henry, Chuba, Rico. Pick 3. Henry, 100%. There's no against the Giants. There's no way you could sit him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an interesting conversation. Carolina gets Dallas.
The other one,
I know you probably like a lot of us are going to say the process says to play Kamara. I'm trying to remember who the Saints get this week. I just finished that game. The Saints get Washington. They get the Commanders. So yeah, it's going to be Henry, Kamara, and then I'm going Rico. Honestly, man, probably
Rico's got a good matchup too. And
Yeah,
then pick 3: Garrett, McLaurin, Mooney, Thielen, MVS, McBride.
McLaurin is in. Mooney is in.
Garrett Wilson's got a good matchup here with the Jets this week too against Jacksonville. You gotta play.
Feeling it.
Yeah. Tip of the cap for all the advice this season. Lots of love and health. Thank you, NS. Thanks to you too, man.
Appreciate you. Happy holidays.
All right. Let's go. Yeah, we're very festive today. Okay, Davis or Braelon Allen. Who should I start? Well, if the trend is anything, I think it's Davis.
It's Davis. He got all the passing down work. He got the only goal line opportunity. It's Davis. And I hate when the Jets drafted him, Joey. Like, I liked him as a prospect. I hated that pick. But it's good to
Davis
get some run.
Or Braelon
Allen. Both. Like, the fact that they took so many running backs was ridiculous behind Brees.
Well, the Jets are gonna jet. Joe Wilson, father man on our Discord. Love Joe. One of our I should have known that you were a Joe. You know,
gosh,
I should have known. The festival of Joes never ends. Thanks, y'all's help. Playoffs 15 of 17. Yeah, Father Man is in a lot of leagues. I know this.
I told you we did have people out there. That multi-league assistant, baby, coming through.
And look at that. And look at this. Buys on 11 of the 15. That is a flex right there. That is pretty damn good. B. Braun Film. I ran Disley this past week. Pick up Juwan Johnson or Tucker Kraft. Probably Kraft, just based on the situation. And if you want to be like Joe, I guarantee you Joe is using all the tools you possibly can. Again, use the waiver assistant. It's there with all of the other tools on my playbook. Download the app. Like, just because you're in the playoffs, like everything went well, you know what? You can't have enough help. So sync your leagues for free. There's still time to do it. Use the waiver assistant. Sign up now too, because you probably get discounts. Got fun things going on right now. And it'll take you all the way into next year too, as you're trying to get all your dynasty leagues and everything set to go. So use the waiver assistant right now, courtesy of My Playbook. Go to fantasybros.com/myplaybook or just download My Playbook wherever you get your apps. Again, it's free, so use it. And of course, if you're a premium member here at Fantasy Bros, you get access to even more on the My Playbook app, which is, again, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. It's very Bret Hart today. Let's go to Tommy. Falcons D or Ravens defense this week? Hard to start the Falcons D because they're going to be on the field the entire game because Desmond Ritter's playing quarterback. So it's definitely the Ravens D against the New York Football Giants. The Ravens defense is 14.5 point favorites in that game.
True lock, bro. Like, that's all
14.5. Totus Magotus. Just wanted to say thanks, pros. Went from 0-6 to 7-7, barely missing the playoffs by 40 points.
Oh, man. I hate this playoffs. Sorry, Toads.
The fiance is still last, so I will ask questions this week still. But you know what? That's why you never give up. I told you that. Lee goes in with my daughter.
Yeah, dude, you never give up.
I want to say we were 2-5 at one point, and she was like, when I was like, no, we're not going to give up. We're going to, I think we turned our season around. Honestly, we picked up Tillman. We had a huge week, and then we just rolled. I think we won like 6 of the last 7 or something like that. Just don't give up.
Like, okay, the waiver wire wasn't like bountiful, like there wasn't a Puka out there, but dude, like there's been a lot of like
there was no Kyron Williams, but
there's been a lot of players there's been a lot that have had like hot streaks, like Tillman over those few weeks, MBS for the last few weeks. Like there have been players that like have been producing in spurts. Have you been mining value from the waiver wire?
I'm gonna turn my lights off. I don't want to We got a lot of weeks left to Christmas here.
You don't have to change out those batteries?
I don't think you can. I think it's one of those things you just buy.
There's not like a solar panel on the back of it?
No, there is not a solar panel. This is from like the grocery store. I saw it. I was like, that's funny. I'm going to buy that. Caps, pick 3. Oh, come on. Look, you're never sitting Jefferson. You're never sitting Jefferson. So it's pick 2. So London, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson.
I would never say Puka with the run he's on. I don't care who the match.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't see Puka in there. I'm sorry, I read past Puka. So Puka's in, Jefferson's in, and then it's McLaurin or Garrett Wilson. London is the furthest option now because
I'm just going to go with McLaurin. I think
that's fair. That's fair.
I think they light up New Orleans. So
all right, let's get to awesome Dev. Okay, ahoy and happy bye week, bros.
Ahoy, he's leading into the bit
in one and playoffs in the other. Who do you drop for? Do you drop Dell or Amari for Thielen?
Dell.
Yeah,
it sucks, but he hasn't done anything.
Also, get Hunter Henry. I like Henry over Kraft personally.
Who does Green Bay get again?
Green Bay gets Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going to go Kraft. Seattle's been a very good.
And then Eagle or Broncos defense this week.
I don't know how you don't play the Eagles, man.
I think you have to. Look, Pittsburgh, especially without Pickens, that might get messy.
We all saw what happened to the Steelers offense last week. Like, that's the biggest thing for them. It's like they've got one big time receiving option, and without him, that entire offense just craters, man.
I'm gonna make a prediction. You're gonna see a lot more Justin Fields packages next week.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how else they're gonna move the football without Pickens.
How are they gonna move the football?
Where's all his Mike Williams shares, everybody? Fire him up. And then Fairbairn or Aubrey rest of season. Man, you got to keep Aubrey, right?
You got to keep Aubrey, I think.
All right, let's go to Jen's question here. Another friend of the channel. Hey, guys, Arizona or Kansas City defense this week?
I'll go Arizona. Kansas City's defense is truly just falling off, and they're not generating any pass rush either. Like, they're good at stopping the run. That's like it.
Dredis is calling me out. Yes, I did not get to paint my nails because they slid an MLB show in on me right before. So I painted them. But here's what happened.
You didn't even really paint them?
This is behind the scenes.
Thank you, Dredis. So, Thank you.
Dredis knows. And I came clean about it. You know, this is why you're on the Discord, everybody. fantasybros.com/chat. So I had to do a Soto show with Welsh for the MLB channel, and we went right into the other one. So I didn't have time to do the paint. Plus, I didn't have any nail polish remover, apparently. My children have none of that in my house.
What?
I don't know. You know,
they girls and you don't have nail polish and nail polish remover?
Bro, don't ask. So anyway, I was like, what am I gonna do? Plus, right after we had football practice. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be the football coach who shows up there with his nails painted. Like, that's a great impression for all the parents necessarily in that second week. So I got the dry erase markers and I did that's all I could do. I mean, what's the difference at the end of the day? They were painted. Painted. I lost. That's I took fair. My L.
That's fair.
All right, Tyler's in 2 of 2. I love the people who are in like 2 leagues and they get like both, you know, like that's, you know, it's like, hey,
that's awesome,
focus, man. You know,
I wouldn't know what that's like anymore, Joe.
Maybe 12 leagues this year or 10. Look,
I'm in too many. Number. Again, I've got to cut it down some more.
Yeah, I added a bunch this year.
I know.
As long as they're on Sleeper, I'm good. Don't ask me to join your Yahoo league. I ain't doing it. Bo or Herbert this week?
Bo. I don't think Lad plays.
Well, Herbert is playing the Bucks.
He is, but I don't know how much. Like, no Lad is going to impact his ceiling.
All right, let's Davis question. Another Herbert or Murray?
Who's Kyler get this week? He gets the Patriots. I'm gonna go Kyler.
All right, there you have it.
He's due for a good game because he's been stinking it up.
So be like Dredis, get in on the action before, so you get the real stories and the real scoops. You could be part of Out of Bounds. You could be part of the Extra Point. All of our shows on our Discord, which are now starting to move to our YouTube channel too. So again, fantasybros.com/chat. It's free. It's fun. 3 p.m. every Monday afternoon. We record that, and it is actually 2 p.m. Pardon me, 2 p.m. Eastern every Monday afternoon. We record that one. It is great fun. If you missed last week, go watch it. It's really funny. The production team did a great job. And new episode drops later today. Any minute. Should be soon. All right, let's get to Brian's question here. Made 2 of 2 in the playoffs. There you go. First round bye. Love that. Brett Jones, 6 of 7. Leagues made of the playoffs. Got snubbed last night, going 7%. Lost by 2. It's okay. It's good to get humbled, Brett. good to get humbled a little bit.
I'm wondering if he had the T. Higgins pain that you had last night, because I was like, I thought
I told you it didn't matter. I was locked in about 5 spots.
I know, but I thought T. Higgins was gonna have a good game. Joe Burrow was like, nope, we getting the chase.
I did enjoy
crown,
the Simpsons
baby.
stuff though. Did you watch any of the Simpsons stuff? I it's fun.
I didn't watch most of it. Like I turned on some of it and I was like,
I watched it on social media stuff this morning. I didn't watch the game that way, but I saw like the clips.
I watched part of the game that way, and I was like,
Ralph Wiggum scoring a touchdown made me
kind of disappointing, but whatever.
Well, I mean, what do you want it to be? What's your expectations?
I've seen some other ones that like they've done like the Nickelodeon stuff.
Well, they did the Toy Story last year. Those have been good,
but
Toy Story was fun.
Just it didn't translate well. I didn't think, but
Drizzo, hey bros, what they need to do is have you and I just watch a game together and straight. Like that's the commentary.
Needs to happen.
Hey bros, should I? I'm sure they won't sue us at all. I drop Ingram or Devonta Smith to pick up Charbonnet. Depends on who your other tight end is. So I have Chase, Myers, Jennings, BTJ, Smitty.
And Joku. Yeah, drop Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram's the one to drop then.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. The other thing that we should do is we need to do a live stream of you and I watching that Hallmark movie about the Chiefs, whatever it is, the Chiefs love story thing.
Mama Kelsey. Yeah.
Tell us if you want us to watch this live on the channel.
Christmas in July. We could stream it in July.
No. We will stream it one night in December. Derek Brown, myself, and a little bit of spiked eggnog. Watching.
Oh yeah, I was going to say a lot of bit of spiked eggnog.
Come on, well,
it should be interesting.
Watch party right here, live commentary.
Lots of bourbon to get through that movie.
Seth is in. He's he's in for that. There you go.
Well, he just wants to watch something besides the Bears play right now.
He'll produce it. And look, if they don't want to do it on here, we'll do it on Seth's channel.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Daryl Owens, Pickens out, BTJ or Waddle this week. I got to play Waddle. I got to play the guy who actually has a quarterback. Matt, 4 of 6 made the playoffs with 3 first-round buys.
First-round buys. He's sitting pretty. Only having to worry about one.
Now look, be smart. Be smart, everybody. Make sure that just because you got the buys, if there's somebody out there that's helpful to somebody else, don't let, and you got roster space, don't let them
need to be active on waivers, babe.
Have to pay attention to that. Brian, oh man, the ref, fucking great. It is great.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, thinking about the YouTube, making sure we're not getting
he's a great knocked off. It's a dark, hilarious Christmas movie. Of course, Mike Mayer with the worst take always. Christmas Vacation overrated. It's not overrated. It's hilarious. It's great.
Hey, why are we putting that up, Mayer? Come on.
You know what I saw?
And he logged in from his own account.
I know, just to drop that in. You know what I saw for
that little nugget? Like, what a Scrooge.
I've always been an It's a Wonderful Life guy. It makes me cry every time. I had never seen in its entirety, start to finish, the original Miracle on 34th Street till last year. Is excellent. Really enjoyable. Really, yeah, totally surprisingly holds up well.
The remake was good.
Die Hard, also a Christmas movie. I feel like the first Harry Potter is Christmas vibes.
Yes.
So just watched that one recently. Live in the theater with the orchestra, by the way. That was fun in Philadelphia. Went to go see that. Very nice. So now I've seen number 1, number 3, and 7 part 2 with the live orchestra. Amazing. It's an amazing experience. It's so cool. If you ever get to do that, everybody, watch a movie with the orchestra, especially a John Williams score. So good. Andrew, hey y'all. I lost my bye because of Chase. I have Dowdle, Brees, Braelon Allen, Isaac Garendo, Rashad White, and I'm starting Bijan in full PPR. I need help. All right.
Lord.
So Dowdle's got a good matchup. Brees, forget it. He ain't playing, I don't think.
Braelon Allen's going to get cucked by Isaiah Davis.
And Isaac is not healthy. So I think it's Rashad White and Dowdle by default. Yeah. Which is not so bad.
That's not bad at all. You know, Rashad's going to get the full workload this week. I mean, maybe you see a little sprinkle of Sean Tucker, but not much.
Elf is a great Christmas movie. I love Elf.
Elf is good.
Christmas Story, OG, love it. Scrooged is another one of my favorites with Bill Murray. There is one part of Elf that I cannot watch, dude. I will dry heave. It will get bad. Oh, when he eats the pasta when he
get
with the syrup.
Yeah, with the syrup.
Dude, I'm gonna do that live.
I remember watching that the first time, and I was like,
Why?
It just is something about it. Like I imagine the texture of it and the taste, and I'm sitting there going,
syrup and pasta and marshmallows.
No.
Wow. No. You're soft, bro. Thanks for taking my earlier question. Now,
I'm the one that's so turned up to 11 about that. You're the Italian on the stream. You're not gonna
it's funny. Yeah, but I have a sweet tooth, so it doesn't bother me. So all that stuff.
Jeez.
I love pasta and I love sweet, so it really
No
doesn't bother
way,
me at all.
man.
All right, now which two RBs to start? Achane, Cook, Dowdle, Hall. If you play, I would not be expecting Brees Hall to play. So
Hall's not playing. I'm going
Achane's
Achane
in.
and Dowdle, honestly. Like James Cook against Detroit.
Tricky.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But the
I'm not
total
feeling
in that game. Peter, Richardson, or Levis?
I don't know if Levis plays. You're playing Richardson easily. So Levis, the big reason he failed last week, one, because he's with Levis, but two, he fell on the shoulder and re-sprained it. I don't even know if he starts this week. We might see Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, let's go. Mason Rudolph time. Disley's hurt. This is from James. Need a backup tight end, first round buy in the playoffs. Pitts, Noah Gray, Isaiah Likely are available.
Mm-hmm.
Gray's getting a lot of action.
Who does... I gotta look.
But why do you need? Hold on a second, James. Why do you need a backup tight end? You got McBride. Yeah,
you're not starting anybody over him. I guess he's just playing in case of an injury.
Don't. You're better off hoarding running backs unless there's somebody else that's desperate for a tight end this week. In which case, I don't know.
And Atlanta gets the Giants. Like they're not a great matchup, and then they get the Commanders. Neither one of those are good matchups. And leave Pitts on the waiver wire.
Like I would leave all these guys.
Somebody else fall on that sadness.
You don't need a secondary tight end, James.
No, I agree.
You're better off blocking somebody trying to pick up a running back this week because there will be people trying to do that.
It is a really good week this far into it.
It's a
very good week for
not normally like this.
Tons of options.
Edgar Torres, bros, I made it with no help from NWI. Watson watched it. Yeah, Watson was good.
I guess you can spell win without NWI.
Yeah, but Watson, look, I don't know how Watson had 114 yards, whatever he had without a touchdown. I need 2 to streaming defense and a kicker rest of season. No more fab. I have Detroit and Tyler Bass. Who do you guys like rest of season?
I mean, look, why won't you just roll with those options? Like they're not bad options.
No, because they're playing the Bills this week, so he's scared crap out of the world because of what Josh Allen did last week. And I get that.
But
Caleb put up some big numbers on too, and they had a lot of injuries.
Streaming defense there.
Like streaming defenses this week, tricky.
Washington Commanders are
the
probably
Falcons
out there.
Against Desmond. The Falcons against Desmond Ridder.
Yeah,
that'd be one I would consider.
If KC is out there, just like as Washington, I would want way more. Like Washington's probably my number one. And I agree with you on Atlanta being number 2.
The Seahawks have been top 10 defense in fantasy for 3 weeks in a row because they keep creating turnovers.
The Jets, if they happen to be out there against Mac Jones.
Yeah, there's ways to go. Then just stream. There's not one I'm just going to play throughout. Like, I don't think that exists. BT Fouts, thanks, guys. Last week, your advice, Deebo had picked up Calcaterra because Andrews and Henry were on a bye. Now I'm in the playoffs. LFG, there you go.
Let's go. Calcaterra got into the end zone.
I was so miserable when he scored. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I almost texted you, and I was like, no.
You didn't need to. You didn't even need to.
I didn't do it because I thought you were going to text me when Juwan scored because we were on the stream going back and forth on those two, and I didn't get a text, and I was like, all right, I'll play the gentleman.
I wasn't on Juwan. You know I was in on Juwan.
No, I know, but I was pushing back on you with Calcaterra, and I was like, okay, I won't do it.
Just let it go. Hey, pros from Rashid. I didn't know football 2 years ago because of you guys. I won my league last year and clinched number 1 seed. That's awesome, Rashid. That's okay. Appreciate y'all. Need help with the defense. Texans, Cardinals, or Falcons?
Texans get the Dolphins. I don't want to do that. And Cardinals get the Patriots.
The Cardinals.
I'll go with the Cardinals. They play better. O-line's not good. They should be able to get some pressure on May. He'll probably throw at least 1 pick.
Dev saying, my middle name is Joe, so I'm Joe adjacent. Well, there you go.
That's good. Or bad, depending on your feeling about Joe.
Hey.
Look, I'm just leaving the door open for people, okay?
Knicks, Stafford, CJ, or QJ at Q.
Stafford.
A lot of quarterbacks.
Oh, well, no. Well, yeah.
It's hard to not start. Stafford was so good last week. I think everyone's going to run to that.
Stafford's been a top 12 quarterback. Since he's had
since the one game where I told everybody to pick him up and he stunk, and then he's been good ever since. Yeah,
he's been awesome. I'm probably rolling Stafford, man.
Where he had the goose egg in week 10, and then after that, 4 touchdowns, 2.
Yeah,
jerk.
He's been good, man. All of his weapons,
really
charging the playoffs.
Right now, Bo Nix is the 8th ranked quarterback. Richardson's 18. Bo Nix is 8. Where is CJ Stroud's 15?
Yeah, and I think that's high for Stroud, honestly. He's been bad.
Where's Stafford? I'm trying to find where Matt Stafford
Probably
is.
underranked. He's probably going to be a QB2.
He's at 21
That's too low. That's ridiculous.
against
That's
San
too
Francisco.
Low. That's too low.
Yeah, he's always had the best games against San
I'd go
Francisco.
Stafford, man. Full weapons. It's good. I mean, a good high total in that game.
A great story about Rashid, though, not knowing football and then getting into it and playing fantasy. That's tremendous.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love that because
love that.
there's very few things in life now where everybody communes and does them together. Sports is one of them, and it's nice to be a part of that. So we're very happy to be a part of that. Mad Scientist 07. Thanks, guys. First year I made the playoffs last night. 6-7. There you go. Not bad for knowing next to nothing about football, NFL football. So I'm guessing Mad Scientist is a soccer guy. Other than the Mahomes glaze, so I drafted him and Kelsey 1 and 2 overall. Oops, yeah. Wait on the quarterbacks and Mahomes. Unfortunately, this year I was.
I mean,
Mahomes,
you're in the playoffs, so
but you're in the playoffs.
You learn the lessons the hard way, and you're better next year for it.
Angelo Morales, full PPR, rest of season. Drop Deebo for Downs or Thielen.
I mean, either one of them. I put in bids for both of them, and just depend on who you get.
Next is Brosidon, Herbert, A-Rich, or Tua.
Tua.
And then 3 of these: CeeDee Lamb, BTJ, Tay, and McCormick.
CD, assuming he plays, because he looked really banged up last night. So, I mean, I'm not even going to rule out that he doesn't play next week. And then Devontae and then Sincere. Sincere's got to – dude, if people picked him up off of waivers last week and listened to us, he has a glorious schedule. Yeah, I saw that. that. Yeah, bid me in 2 leagues, too.
Yeah,
I was like,
I was on him before anyway. Need to win in the playoffs. Do I drop Charbonnet for anyone recommended on the waiver wire? Also NWI for life for E or Thielen or Elijah.
I would pick up Elijah Moore. That matchup.
I would not be dropping Charbonnet right now.
You can't drop Charbonnet. Okay. Kenneth Walker might be out for multiple weeks. Like they're very much cloak and dagger. Like Mike McDonald came out and he was like, I don't know if Kenneth Walker doesn't sound good.
They're a playoff team right now. So if you can keep winning with Charbonnet, you wait.
You get Kenneth Walker healthy for the playoffs.
All right, Dominic's question. I have Garendo and Bucky hurt. I need a flex this week. Is Bucky out this week?
He is very. I would consider him doubtful right now.
Because
I haven't heard talked about him like the back injury of
doubtful earlier today.
But he's even if Bucky plays, he's probably going to be like the clear RB2. He might be the RB3 in that backfield this week. Like they might just take it easy on him. So
we need a flex. Tracy, ATN, Reed, or Deebo. I wonder if you can get a Reed bounce back game after the misery that was last week. That happens a lot.
If you need the ceiling, I say it's Reed. I think if you're just looking at volume and floor, then it's Tracy. Even with the bad matchup, he's gonna get a lot of targets. Dude, he got 10 targets last week.
I know, dude, but they're 15-point underdogs in that game.
Well, and Dominic, this also depends, like if it's PPR versus half. PPR, So
Tony Chan, hey guys, thanks. I got second place in both my leagues. Congrats, Tony. That's good stuff. All right, let's go to Dred's question here. Y'all helped me massacre my entire league. 14 at 182 points, even with Garendo on the bench. I made the playoffs. Look at Dred. 14 with of Garendo 16 on leagues.
The bench.
Dred.
Jeez.
Smoking it, Dred.
14 of 16. That is the kind of DJ stuff I love to see, baby.
Dred is clearly is in. It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. So do we want to do this? Like,
I'm down. I'm down.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I think it's so bad. I heard we
have to make some kind of drinking game out of it.
Wait, say who's in Chiefs love story? I heard there's cameos of ex-Chief players in it too.
Are there? So, like who?
I heard Trent Green is in it. Why? I have no idea.
Why?
And yeah, so the guy who's in all those Hallmark movies who's also in Letterkenny, who's pretty funny in Letterkenny.
Dude, I love Letterkenny.
Well, you know that, right? So remember the guy who plays the sister's jerk boyfriend that cheats on her and like goes to the strip club and stuff?
Yeah.
He's like the lead love interest in all of these Hallmark movies I found out. So it's so weird because I only know him as that dirtbag guy.
I only know him as that too. Yeah.
So it's so unsettling to see him like on these commercials for all these other movies. It's very, very weird. Right. Superflex start 2, Lamar, yes. So it's Mahomes or Jameis in the same game.
I'm going.
And Jameis. Everybody totally live stream Mama Kelsey.
I'm going Jameis, dude.
Need a watch party. That's what it is. It's a full watch party. Let's go to Brother Pickle. Hey, bros. Should I drop NWI to pick up Noah Brown or Pop in PPR?
Noah Brown.
Okay. Mike Mayer continues to chime in. A Muppet Christmas Carol is the GOAT Christmas movie. It's good.
It's
I think he is saying 4-bit Christmas. You mean 8-bit Christmas, Mike Mayer. 8-bit Christmas, sneaky good. It's kind of like an updated Christmas story. So instead of a Red Ryder BB gun, he wants a Nintendo. I really enjoy 8-bit Christmas. Big fan. Watched it the first year it came out. That's in our rotation. We literally have a rotation of Christmas movies. So like
I pulled up the cameo list.
December,
do you want me to go through the cameo list for the Chiefs in the Hallmark movie?
Yes, please.
So Trent Green, yes. Andy Reid, Trey Smith, Nicole Hardman. Yeah, dude. CEH, George Karloftis, Donna Kelsey, and then Gracie Hunt, the daughter of the CEO, is in it.
It's basically
that's a lot, man. Tell me why couldn't we get? I mean, like, come on, like true, like Speaking of Muppet Christmas, why couldn't we get Kermit? Why couldn't Patrick Mahomes be in there?
I don't know, but look, the Muppet Christmas isn't even the best Muppet movie of all time, because everybody who knows anything about Muppets knows the best Muppet movie of all time is The Great Muppet Caper, and it's not up for discussion. Charles Grodin singing a love song to Miss Piggy at a fountain. That is when they go to London and it's all those weird hijinks in the Happiness Hotel. That is the pinnacle of Muppetry. By the way, if you haven't seen it, the Jim Henson documentary on Disney Plus, very good. That one they came out about him, very, very good. What he says, Home Alone. Home Alone is the movie that's on in the background when we decorate the tree because it's got fun.
It's always that's another good shout out. My kids, out of the two of them, actually prefer Home Alone 2, the part where Marv is getting pelted with the bricks and he's like, Harry.
Yeah, it's great. I haven't just sat and watched Home Alone. I might have to do that this week.
Because it's
Tomo
so
Loco. Batman Returns is a great Christmas movie. I sound like a great Christmas movie.
Jeez.
Wait, Trent Green. What's Trent Green been up to? All right, let's go to Jason. PPR pick 2 rest of season. LaPorta, Ferguson, Otten, and Freiermuth. Freiermuth might be a better beneficiary of
the Pickens injury. Yeah.
Just from a volume standpoint.
I mean, Otten's not getting the volume with Mike Evans back and stuff. So I agree. I go LaPorta and Freiermuth.
Yep. LaPorta and Freiermuth it is. Okay, so Dred's got her list here. Home Alone, The Santa Claus. See, Santa Claus is I watched it once as a kid and
it's good. It's good, but all the sequels are garbage.
Well, there was like 17 of them.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yep.
So I'm looking right now.
And some of them are just bad, man. Like I love.
You know which one I can't watch, and I'll be honest with you. Like, I mean, cannot watch because it creeps me out. Like, so you know what creeps you out about like an elf when he's eating the pasta thing?
Yeah.
I can't watch the Polar Express with all those characters with the dead eyes. It feels like a zombie movie.
Yeah,
it's so.
You want to talk about overrated Christmas movies? That one is overrated.
It is boring,
and honestly, AF. Obnoxious. I hate that movie too.
It's boring AF and creepy AF. I don't want to
stand it.
I don't like.
I could not agree more with you on this one.
Question: did you see that Violent Santa? Because I love him. He's great, but I haven't seen that yet.
No, I haven't.
The one with David Harbour where it's like Santa breaks up like this group of like.
No, I haven't seen that.
It came out a couple years ago.
Are you going to see Red One? Speaking of,
I want to see this. It's called Violent Night, and it's got some good people.
Oh no! I want to see that. I like David Harbour. I love.
We might have to watch that, both of us too, and come back.
That would be a good watch. I'd be totally down for that. Yep. Yeah,
but there you go. And by the way, Home Alone,
Die Hard.
Home Alone and Die Hard is the exact same plot. Everybody, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah. So go ahead. You got the floor.
So here you go. I'm going to blow everybody's mind.
Tell the people. Go ahead.
So Home Alone is basically just a retread of Die Hard. It's a story about this guy who just desperately wants to get his family back together. And unfortunately, capitalism gets in his way. And these guys break in, hold him hostage, and are trying to steal everything of value. And he has to stop them by creating an enormous, elaborate group of pranks and pitfalls and dangerous booby traps for them. Home Alone and Die Hard is the exact same plot.
It's kind of like how Star Wars and Harry Potter are very, very similar.
They are, So, and that's true. That guy who does that thing, that's 100% true. 100%. It's Star Wars with crappier lightsabers. But I don't know. I'm less of a Star Wars guy than I was as a kid, and I'm more of a Harry Potter guy than ever.
You like Harry Potter? I was not aware.
Yeah, you like Harry Potter? I was not aware. Me and Derek together at Universal would be the greatest bros trip
all the
ever.
Butterbeer. Whoop.
My God, the two of us dressed up in robes, like just doing it up. That'd be so good. Oh, we got a doggy on the show. Everybody.
Yeah, Janet, she said.
There she is. Look at this. Is she Yappy? The Chihuahua?
No. She is incredibly sweet. All those videos you see of like Chihuahuas going after people and being mean, like she's amazing.
Okay. All right, let's go to Long Live the King. 3 leagues, haven't made the playoffs in any of them in 3 years. Oh, so this year neither?
Sorry?
Oh, no, you made him in 3 leagues. I think what Long Live is saying, in 3 leagues, he's in the playoffs. Haven't made the playoffs in any of them in 3 years. I'm hoping that we change it, and if not, that's no good. I've never seen Jingle All the Way. That's up here, too.
Have you not?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a must, man.
You got to get the thing here for Christmas. I'm really sure I get all the action figures there.
It's so good.
Joe's saying Scrooged is top notch. Bill Murray is off the charts good in that movie. Let's get Kyle Pfluger. Oh, and the original old school Christmas Carol that's like 70 minutes long. Not the one with Alistair Sim, the one with Reginald Owen is the funniest thing you will ever watch. Sit your children down tonight and watch it. It is so inappropriately hilarious and overacted. You will laugh start to finish. You will laugh your ass off. It is hysterical. The original, I think it's 1938 or 39 Christmas Carol. Watch it. It's amazing. Reginald Owen, another one in my rotation. Kyle Pfluger. What's up, potato chips? I don't think we've had that one. Full PPR. Need 1 wide receiver, 1 RB, 1 flex. These are the options. AJ Brown, London, JSN, Jennings, Tracy Charbonnet, Brian Robinson, Garendo. So let's go. Who's the best running back of this group? Is it Brian Robinson?
Oh,
Charbonnet? Well. I go Robinson. Eckler's still out too. I'm Seattle still Robinson and Robinson coming off a bye.
Who does Seattle get again?
Seattle gets Green Bay. I like Robinson.
I'm gonna go Charbonnet just because he's gonna get all the freaking work.
I know Robinson's gonna score a touchdown. I
think he's gonna have a fantastic game. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm starting AJ Brown because AJ Brown is chirping, so he's gonna get the ball this week.
He's gonna get fed.
And then you get 1 flex in here from JSN, Jennings, or if Charbonnet or Robinson, and it's a full PPR. I mean, how do you not play JSN at this point?
I mean, well, that's fair too. It's JSN or Jennings. I don't think really that's what's going to like depend on I think they're both great options.
Let's go to John. Full PPR, QB, RB, 2 wides, flex, 2 flex. Jane Daniels in. There you go. So that's done. Bijan in. Keenan's not going to play, so Monty in. Chase Brown is a flex. And then 2 wide receivers, Puka in and Cup in. That's it.
And Cup in. Yeah,
easy. Done. God, we're so good at our jobs. Devin Patel, Murray or Tua this week? Tua is against the Texans, and Murray's against the Patriots.
I'm going Tua.
Okay.
Jason, I can't put my fantasy playoffs in Kyler Murray's.
This is interesting. Drop Isaiah Davis, Braelon Allen for McCormick.
I would drop Braelon Allen for McCormick. I keep Isaiah Davis.
And then defense, Arizona, KC, or Atlanta. I mean, it's hard not to play Atlanta against Desmond Ritter. She's so bad. Although Arizona against
I'll take Arizona. I'll take Arizona. But I agree. If you miss out on that, then I would go Atlanta over KC.
And then Purdy or Herbert at QB.
Purdy
it is. All right, let's try to go through Jingle All the Way is very popular here.
Jingle's
BT
good,
says,
dude.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. I don't hate on that. Have you seen
the bit of
okay, so Nate saw Violent Night, great movie. Okay. So
all right, Nate, it's on the list. Gotta watch it.
Mayor does love Harry Potter. The thing is
he does. He's got a Harry Potter ring.
Sometimes. I will still let you come anyway, Mayor. So the 3 of us can go there. Let's see if we can get Fantasy Pros to pay for it. I mean, it is fantasy, right? Quidditch is a fantasy sport. Just saying. I mean, that's the ultimate fantasy sport. Every year when I put a new black book out, Quidditch is always in the top 3 of fantasy sports things every year, which always makes me laugh. Daiwa dude, non-PPR, Ridley or Jameson Williams? I play JMO.
You play JMO. Can't trust Mason Rudolph.
There you go. Denver or Baltimore defense. Thanks for all the advice. Denver. And last one here is here's a lickle of a pickle. Okay.
I,
From the Roblox show. The PPR, Elijah or Jameson?
it's Jameson.
Hawk or Henry?
Hawk.
Hawk. And then Bo, Stroud, or A-Rich? I'm playing Bo.
Playing Bo.
I can't believe my confidence in Bo Nix. That's a Christmas miracle, folks. Make sure you join us. We'll be back again on Thursday for another live stream. And don't forget, the waiver assistance there for you to help you with all the claims. And don't forget, don't be lazy. If you have the buys, make sure you're still picking up guys that can block other people, because you don't want to end up with somebody else playing against you that you wish you had picked up. Use the waiver assistant. Go to fantasypros.com/myplaybook or download the My Playbook app. Join our Discord, fantasypros.com/chat. It's free. It's fun. Be part of amazing new shows just like Bogman, Welsh, myself, Out of Bounds, and of course the Extra Point. You can catch that too on the Discord. It's also now on our YouTube, so look for it today. It is fun, very different than all the other shows. A little football, a little fantasy, a little wagering, a lot of silly. So go check it out. It's a good time, and that'll do it for us. But the story of the game goes on for Derek Brown, Janet, Seth, and me, Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids.
Happy holidays.
Have a good day. Jingle all the way.
Get to the chopper.
Sinbad, get out of my way. I need to make sure I get this for my son.
Santa.
I'll give it a watch. I'll try it.